Okay, I'm giving this a try again, see if I can get through it and remember everything. So I went to here and I uploaded these two files that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to check these two, and I'm going to scroll down, make sure I don't have any others checked, because I only want to work on those two. I'm getting so excited, I might have this down finally. Okay, so they all have the appropriate names in the titles, I think. Although I think I need to start adding the keywords to the titles, but I don't really understand keywords yet. So I need to watch Brian Hogue to get that down, probably. Okay, so here we go. Um, let's do the Vision AI. T-shirt is checked. Okay. Etsy platform. Description title, description tags, product features. Select. Let's see. Just going to type in Bella and it should pop up faster. Custom instructions. I'm just going to write red bubble tags. I don't know. I don't know what Ryan Hogue is talking about when he says the red bubble tags generation in here. If you know, let me know in the comments. Okay, generate listing details. Yes. Yes, run the Vision AI. Okay, so that can take a few minutes. So let's see if I have any designs I want to work on. Let's see. So I'm still using Canva. I know they have the canvas in MyDesigns, but I feel like the graphics in Canva are better. You guys let me know what you think, because I'm new to this, so you may know a better way. And I think that there's a difference between uh, the first canvas and the second canvas. And so, yeah. Oh, no, I don't like that one. Looking for a graphic. I'm looking for a graphic here in Canva to go with my little thing that I wrote here. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's the best I've seen so far. Okay, so I need to move on here. I think I'm obsessing. That's what the YouTube experts say, is not to obsess over your designs. You got to move on. So let's get back to the MyDesigns and see if it finished, the AI finished. There's nothing here yet, but what I find is that I have to hit refresh sometimes to get the stuff to show up. Still not there. I have seen it take a really long time. There, okay. Empty listings. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, let's go back to Canva and just figure out what is going on here. I'm going to close out that one. Let's see here. I think it's this one. Okay. So I inserted this element here. I typed in a subject here that I thought would bring up applicable elements. And you click on element here. And then I clicked on it and it showed up here. You click on this and Use the arrow here to make it bigger. I don't know if it's best to make it quite so big, but it's what I like to do for some reason. Don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not, but it's what I do, is make it as big as possible. Check the position to make sure it's centered. And I think I'm going to push it all the way up. Centered still. Divide this in half. Let's see what font I want to change it to, because that is the worst font. This font is the worst font ever, in my opinion. So I'm always changing the fonts. Let me give this one a try. This here. Try to the text on each side. Let's see if this looks okay or not. Oops. Control Z it back. Oh my gosh, I keep on doing it. Trying to move this text around. Make it bigger by putting my cursor over that dot and sliding it at an angle. Okay, so let's go back to, okay, it's all, the AI's finished the listing here, so it's always amazing. They say you're supposed to read through it and make sure it all looks good, but it's always so good. So let's see. Enhanced Positivity with uplifting t-shirt featuring the inspiring quote, "I am forgiven," for unknowingly supporting. This unique tee is perfect for anyone who wants to spread love and forgiveness. Made with comfortable, high-quality material, suitable for everyday wear, and acts as a gentle reminder to be kind to oneself and others. Okay. Let's see this one. This stylish and thought-provoking shirt features a unique sign with an inspirational quote inside a light bulb graphic, promoting support for humanity and questioning harmful actions. It's really amazing that the AI is able to come up with all this. Okay. It's about making a positive impact. Okay, so that's great. We have that done. Okay, now we're going to do the mock-up. Now keep in mind, you can do some sort of profile or something like that so that you don't have to do mock-ups every time. It'll just automatically choose the ones you want to use. Okay, so I clicked here and that did not work. Oh, that's right. Okay, we go up here to mock-ups and create image mock-up. That's how we do this. Okay, and I think we select 9. And we want to do the Bella 3001. So that's why I typed in Bella to pull up all the Bellas over here. And there, for this to work, there needs to be a check mark here that we check. And that only shows up when you hit multi-product. Okay. So they say you want to get a guy and a girl. Okay, so that multi-product got unchecked again. Okay, maybe I didn't do something yet. I was supposed to do clothing, mock-ups. Okay. I think it just needs some time. Yeah, it just needed time. So I didn't do anything wrong. It just needed time. And that's one of the hard things about MyDesigns is that it does so many things. It's so amazing, but it takes time when you do so many amazing things, right? So sometimes when you don't know what you're doing yet and what you click on doesn't work, you think you did it wrong, but you actually did it right. It just takes a minute for it to catch up with itself. It's so amazing, though. Ryan Ho calls this one the tattoo girl. Okay, let's do color chart here. I don't even know if I do this right because I don't know if I select the right colors when I do the color chart, but they say you to do color chart. Oh, and they also say to do a size chart too. Honestly, that doesn't even really make sense to me why you need to do a size chart. If somebody can explain why you want a size chart, please explain that to me. Because these are t-shirts. I mean, it's pretty obvious, I think, the way the t-shirts fit, but I could be wrong. Okay, I'm going to take off size from the search here so I can get more mock-ups again. And I think it's just taking a minute to catch up with itself. I think. Okay, great. Okay. I love sunflowers. Okay, I think that is the 9. So, this never got checked. There. Okay. So we hit generate. So I really want to do this, yes. So that's going to take a few minutes. And I had both of them checked, so it should generate mockups for both of them. I'm going to hit refresh once and see if that works. And while it's thinking, we'll go back to this and see how we do with this in Canva. Let's see. I feel like pushing this all the way up. I don't know if it's a good idea to push it all the way up because it might get it out of the, I don't know if there's a safety zone. Sometimes you don't want to do something all the way up, but let's see. Let's try, I had this all in one text. Let me try dividing this up and see how that looks, making it bigger. And they're in their own individual text boxes. You can get the text closer together than if it's all in the same. And I think it's fun to have the fonts different sizes. Okay, I have to delete all this. So this text box ended up with extra spaces in there. And it's a lot easier just to make the text box smaller than leave it big. So I'm Control Xing. I'm pasting and Control Xing. And then I don't know, just to help you remember, you hit the T for the text box to show up. And then I'm pasting what I had just cut. Okay. So yeah, instead of them having all together in one text box, you can make it look more interesting, in my opinion, by having multiple text boxes and making them different sizes like that. To me, this looks a lot better than this. So let's see. So I'm copying this, Control Xing it, pressing the T button, pressing the paste, Control V. Just going to take this out, Control X that. I need to get rid of those spaces, so I have to hit delete. And I need to divide that up more. T, Control V. I'm not sure why I did it exactly like that. Let's see here. Control X, backspace to get rid of that extra space. T to get the text box to show up. Control V to paste it back in. Control, highlight it. Control X to pull it out. I'm going to expand this text box so those two words will come on the same line, which is not working for some reason. Oh, it's because I have 3 words there. I didn't realize that. Okay, let me space this over here. T for the text box. Control V to put the word that I had cut earlier. Yeah, there's only 2 words there. I don't know why. I'm not sure why I can get it to go into one space. One line, I mean. Let's see. T to get the text box. Oh, that didn't work because I wasn't. Okay, T for your text box. Control V to paste that. Okay, I'm going to go back to MyDesigns now and see if it finished. Yep, all the mock-ups are there. And now we're going to, let me scroll down, make sure. Oh, I don't know why it's not letting me scroll down to make sure this one has the mock-ups, but I'm sure it does. Okay, so now we're going to go back up to mock-ups, and we're going to go to create video. And all of these are selected for the video, which is great. And I don't really feel like I need to preview it. I'm just going to hit submit. Now, when you get better at this, you're going to know which uh, mock-up you're going to want first. The order of the mock-ups will be more important to you, but I'm not there yet. Okay, so that's going to take a minute, I think. I mean, I'll hit refresh here and see. Yeah, it's still making the video because it would have shown up here if it was ready. So let's go back to Canva and finish work on this some more. Let's see. So I like the way this side looks. I don't like the way this side looks. So let's figure that out. Seems like there are more words on this side. Oh, these are two different. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, so we're just gonna do the color scheme that I like. I don't know why I do it like this, but I feel like kind of keeping to this same color scheme on most of my designs maybe gives me kind of a more uniform look. I don't know if that's the right idea or not, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, let's get back to MyDesigns and see if it finished the video. Oh, it's still working on it. Looks like we'll hit the refresh button and see what happens. Still not there yet. Let's get back to Canva while it's working on it. Okay, we're going to go up here to share. And we're going to go down here to download. Do a transparent background. I know Hotel Ted says in one of her videos to increase this, but that does not work out well for me. If I this is the 45 by 5400 pixels, and that seems to be what everybody says you should use. So I'm not sure why in one of her videos she said to increase that, because I did that and it really messed a lot of things up. So you guys let me know if you understand what she was talking about there and why I didn't understand it correctly. So I'm going to hit download with the transparent background. Click on this. Right click it to save it. And it's saved. Okay, let's get back to MyDesigns and see. Here we go. Okay, it's got the video there now. And unfortunately, oh there, it's letting me arrow down now. Earlier, it wasn't letting me arrow down. And I think that was just because, well, now it's really arrowing down a lot. I'm not even pressing the buttons and it's still arrowing down. I think it wouldn't let me arrow down earlier because it was too busy making the video mock-ups. And so I wasn't able to arrow down. But now that it's done with that, I can go up and down. Okay, so now we're going to go to inventory and pricing. Oh, yikes. Just going to type in $24.99. And we'll put 1 for the quantity. I don't know if that's right, but that seemed to work for me before. Keywords, I'm pretty sure I should be putting keywords in here, but I don't know how to do that yet with that, what I should be putting in there. So we're going to go up here to publish listing, products, and that's, okay, there we go. Okay, so the $24.99 showed up here. So everything here looks good. To pick a product, it's not letting me do that right now. Before, when I wasn't able to pick a product, it was because it just needed time to think and catch up with itself. Some listings have invalid fields. Don't know what that means. I think that it said that before, but it still worked. So let's go back to Canva and work on stuff for a minute while it's thinking. I believe that's all it's doing is thinking. Okay, so I already saved this, so that's great. So let's do, I haven't done flying upload in forever. Oh, but I don't have it open yet, and it doesn't do well on video to open it. Too much personal information comes up. Let's see here. Oh yeah, let's make a thumbnail for this video we're doing right now. Go up here to File and make a copy. That way I can have my old thumbnail saved if I want to. So MyDesigns. So hopefully this video is about from uploading files to pressing publish, then there are like further details that you have to do after you press publish. Then the finishing details. Okay. My computer's going so slow right now. Okay, let's go back here and see. Still not letting me hit pick products. I really think I've done everything right, and it's just going to take some time to get here for this to catch up with itself. Let me hit refresh and see if that helps. Oh, it just took me totally out of it. Okay, let's hit publish again. Products. Yeah, I think it just is time. So we'll see. Um, it did seem like it took a long time before, so I think I'm going to end the video here. Um, and we'll see if I get this done. Thank you. Take care. Bye.